Welcome back to the morning wrap, and it's time for our pet of the week. So joining me right now is our guest Angela from Liberty Dog Network, which is a foster-based rescue that was founded just a little over a year ago. And the network has rescued dogs at various shelters across the Southland. And they're joining me right now. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
I met Buddha earlier. Adorable, so well behaved. Tell me a little bit about Buddha, and then also I'm hearing about this training that he's going through right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Buddha came to me just like a really nervous dog, kind of afraid of the world. You can tell he didn't have much exposure.
Okay.
He was at a shelter for a really long time, and so now he's with me to view the world in a more positive light.
How long does it take a dog to get comfortable in like going from those two different types of atmospheres?
It really depends on the dog. It depends on how scared they are. It depends on the human kind of guiding them through life. It depends on a lot of things. But for him, I've had him for a couple of months, and he changed very quickly. And you know, now we're here, and he's doing really well.
I know he's doing so. He's literally just been like hanging out and relaxing. Okay, so we feature every Tuesday a pet available for adoption. A lot of them are dogs. Do you have any tips for people who are new to having a pet in their home?
Yeah, I'd say, you know, day one, if the dog is able to, go take it for a really long walk before you bring them home. If you get a dog from a shelter, they're really pent up. They've been, you know, locked in a kennel for a long time. So just go take them for a walk and give them space when you get home. Don't, you know, be all over them. They're overwhelmed. So yeah.
So what are we teaching Buddha specifically? I know re-entering into the world, and we have some images on the screen too.
Yeah. So that was a perfect example of him being on top of somebody. We're teaching him to give us some space because he is a dog who can develop separation anxiety with too much affection. And so I can't, you know, allow him to be on top of me. Like, he has to practice being here and knowing that he's safe.
Oh, is that common with a lot of dogs, or you're focusing on that because of his background?
Dogs who, you know, are in shelters for a really long time, they have nothing. They live in concrete, and then all of a sudden you take them out and you give them the world, and sometimes it's a little bit too much for them. So slowly he gets a lot of exercise, and to know that, you know, he's safe down here. He doesn't need to be up here.
Okay. How old is Buddha?
I think he's somewhere between like 5 and 8 years old. Nobody really knows.
So relaxed.
Yeah.
Like, you're doing a great job
Thank
as a
you.
trainer. Oh my goodness, I love this. Okay. So we're gonna put Buddha's information on the screen right now. He's about 8 years old, a boxer mix. Look at that beautiful face. I love this so much. If you're interested in adopting, we're gonna put this up on our website at kcalnews.com/themorningwrap. And do you want to talk a little bit about the organization too?
This is actually my first time fostering for them, so it's been really cool to work with them. I work with a lot of different rescues, so I'm really happy to be helping them out and to know that they're so dedicated to him.
How did you become a dog trainer?
I was a vet tech for 14 years and was going to go to vet school, and I sort of just found out how many dogs are dying in shelters every day and knew that, you know, education is seriously lacking out there for rescue, so I kind of went that route instead. What's
the one thing as a dog trainer, is there something that's pretty common when people come to you? Hey, I'm having issues with my pet because of this, or this is happening?
Yeah, and a lot of times I'm like, okay, go do something outside of your dog that relaxes you, because we hold on to a lot of stress from the outside world. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Talking to you, honey. It's you. Talking to my husband on that one. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining me. This was great. Again, we're going to put all of this information up on our website. Hi, Buddha. Do you like my shoes? Okay. We're going to put all of this up on our website. So thank you so much for joining me. This was great. I might ask you for some personal tips after, if that's okay.